So we looked at two parts of our series. So you could say we're at the halfway stage of the third half podcast, where we looked at academies on the island. We also looked at the link up as well. Now we're going to look at a little international flavor as well, the summer that lies ahead as we're approaching those hot summer months that lie ahead. Jamal, let me start with you on this in terms of the summer that lie ahead. Some people call it a sports overload in a sense when you look at what lies ahead. The World Championships in athletics, the Netball World Cup, the Gold Cup, the Women's World Cup, amongst other CAC games, Pan American games. For you, is it a bit overwhelming, or is it something that you're excited about, a carnival of sports this summer?
I get bored when there's no good sports on TV or to watch. So I'm happy to have as much sports as can be fitted into it. You know, I remember 2016, I think it was, we had a whole lot of football playing that summer as well. And a lot of it was either concurrent or one after the other. Gold Cup and the Copa America were at the same time. I think that was the centenary one.
Yeah, Euros. Yeah.
Euros, you get me?
Olympics,
there was some
yeah.
Olympics, right? I was trying to remember the last one. Yeah, Olympics, right? It was, and those were 4 very big competitions. You know what I mean? And they were all, like I said, happening one after the other or even concurrently, because some of them did overlap. And I remember switching the TV after one was finished to the next one, and then when that was done to the next one, right? And then similarly, as soon as all of those were done, we had the Olympics to look forward to at the later part of the summer. So it was good then, and I look forward to the same kind of thing now. It's an opportunity to cheer on Team Jamaica. So I mean, no complaints here.
Jeff?
Yeah, man, I feel like we have a good shot in a lot of them. So, you know, I mean, personally, I mean, as Jeff from Stream, you know, follow me on all social media platforms. As Jeff from Stream, you know, it's fun because I love sports.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. That's why Stream is a thing. But at the same time, you know, covering all of these things is going to be a real ants nest, man.
Probably
you know?
even impossible.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, you know.
Rough.
So, but it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to. I'm really excited, you know. World champs, netball, football, it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna and me not play for a losing team.
Yeah,
you see,
right,
like
exactly.
Jamaica have a real chance in all of them competitions, you know. So, let's go.
Of those 4 competitions that I made, is there one that you're looking forward to more than the rest?
Women's World Cup probably.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Gold Cup, I am very excited, or let me not say excited, I'm very interested to see what happens at the Gold Cup.
Right.
For many reasons that I'm sure we'll get into in a minute.
Big up, Grimmy.
There you go. But the Women's World Cup I'm excited for, because I really, I felt in 2019 that we had a decent squad. But we had Brazil and Italy and Australia in our group. That was crazy.
Tough group.
It was almost impossible, right? For our first
timers,
time with a bunch of young girls, and it's not like all of those countries that we mentioned have leagues of women's football. We still don't.
Barely.
You get me? So it's like in 2019 we didn't.
Uh-huh.
So it's like we didn't have any kind of basis for these girls to really perform. They all were doing their thing overseas and what have you. So I wasn't expecting a lot necessarily. But this time around, with a more mature team, a lot of the players coming back, because as I said, they were young.
Big up
right?
Shayna, big up Bonnie.
And then we have girls that weren't there before that are playing now that are doing really well. Like
Big
we
up
have
Tiffy.
a properly good team. You get me? I think we could go much better than we did last time. Last time we get a goal. That was good.
Yeah, that was our target.
That was good. We must can get a point. And we feel like we're getting it out of the group.
We get a goal and I never will goal score it.
You're not going to the assist still. So I mean,
right now, me just try whole excitement. I mean, again, similar to Jama, I look forward to Gold Cup because I feel like we are going in the right direction now. You know what I mean? Everything over JFF is looking a little bit better now. You know, the social media is booming. The players are on their way. Speaking of players are on their way, big up Andre Gray. I hope you hear this. Link up, bro. Wes. Yeah, it's looking nice. You know,
Once
it's looking...
Andre Gray, I mean them, alright, you know.
Well, what Mr. Andre, yo.
No, Andre General see me.
But big up Andre Gray see me. And big up them Mario see me. You know it go. I cause them man, you know, see someone after us nada. Moral of the story is we are the bus turn around, the new bus will get to. Big up Stewart's and can't remember the next sponsor, but big up Stewart see me, you know. The bus turn around and we're going in the right direction. You know, so looking forward to what we do there. But really and truly, last World Cup with the girls, they made us the test, the trials. You know, when you play marble and you say trials and you do your thing, they man, that are the trials. Right now, we look like a solid team. We have England's leading goal scorer in both leagues.
In both leagues, yeah.
You see, you don't know, wing of them nice. You know, me have a thought to learn about a little thing. Cause see a little thing, I don't really know. I don't get the answers yet. You see, cause I don't know if it's a case of scheduling thing. Cause I don't see how my baller Rachel never in the last squad. I don't know if she have school or exam or I don't know about
Ask
just,
Crystal, man. Maybe she can give the answers.
I need to know go on, is it? I need to know if I'm going to put Tiffy on the left back. I don't really know. The team is, we have great potential. Just need to see what go on with the potential. Similar to our reggae boys, similar to our Sunshine Girls. I want you guys to contribute to the Sunshine Girls GoFundMe. Is it? And a little money for South Africa. Is it? Dip into your pockets, talk to your rich auntie, talk to your rich uncle. If you have a friend in big spaces over in accounts at a bank, I'm going to answer the bank them under pressure, you know. But you know, if you know nobody with a big money, you know, if you have look at inheritance you want to put to a good cause, GoFundMe, Netball Jamaica. We're doing it big. We're going for the goal. We're going for the goal. Go,
Well
Sunshine Girls!
Well said. Just think about it, folks. Jamaica has won the World Cup. Just let that sink in for a moment. We haven't heard that yet, but it could happen this summer.
So like to be clear, right? I am a football fan first and foremost, right? I'm a sports fanatic, but football is my passion, which is why I said the Women's World Cup is what excites me the most. And it's because of the growth of football in general, right? But for Jamaica, I am most excited for the Sunshine Girls because I genuinely think we could win that.
We
could
the
win that.
Sunshine Girls are the most separate and apart from track and field and like relay teams. I think they're the stats show they're the most successful.
They are our best team.
Highest ranked Jamaican.
Brother, that's time was Vix when the man them thief the bus one day, brother.
Like how you do that?
Brother,
That never look good. That never look good. Like, and that just show you say I rate them and rate the thing and then not see what I go on. Because if you see what I go on, you want everything but the best, everything for them. You only want the best for them.
Bro,
you get me? And I really feel like we could go all the way with that one. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, if you boom. Even that the something I put like, not football related, not Sunshine Girls, but still sports. Remember the post on the gram where I say make a relay team without Shelly, Elaine, and Sherika. Right. I'm like, bro, the fact that we could actually do this, like we have that all this talent. We could. I don't know that other team country can really solid. Maybe it's the States can like actually have a conversation about this. And the team them when them drop a real team who could have still got world champs and still perform.
Content for medals.
Solid man, solid. I love this island. You know, stop the violence. Fire on crime. I don't know. Just eat up on the crime. Sports is the healing of the future. Yeah, you know, I work on the politician speech, but you don't know.
You heard the guys, folks. Jamaica's highest ranked female sports team, the Sunshine Girls, they're going to the Netball World Cup this summer. Jamaica's highest ranked male sports team, Jamaica's men's lacrosse team, 13th in the world. They'll be in San Diego this summer, June 21 to July 1. They'll be involved as well. The Reggae Boys, the Reggae Girls, our athletics team in Hungary this summer as well.
Isn't there some cricket going on this summer?
That's right. We also have as well the Hockey Fives World Cup qualifiers coming up June 4 to 11.
And that's on the island.
And that is on the island itself. Top 3 teams qualify for the Hockey Fives World Cup in Oman next year. Have you practiced Arabic yet? Marhaban.
You know, my name is Arabic.
Who tell you that?
Yeah. My name Jamal is Arabic.
Say it not Jamal. Say it not Arabic.
Say it already.
That's the name.
Jamal.
That's the pronunciation.
No, brother, that's not Arabic.
Even the H in my name is
just the accent is slightly different, like Jamal. So the accent is just slightly different.
Interesting. How many see it? What it mean?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Or handsome.
That's the translation, yeah, for real.
So that mean you know that, Simon.
I've been to UAE.
You've met Jamals in UAE?
If I've met Jamal?
Jamals, like different Jamals. If I hear a Jamal in a UAE, in an Arabic country?
Yeah, I've heard of it. The women's version I've heard quite often, in fact. Yeah.
There's a women's version of the name? Like, Like Jamal?
Yeah, just add an A to it at the end.
Oh, I always thought it was just like a variation on the spelling. I didn't realize it was because they were win.
The more
Okay,
you
alright.
know, so we're teaching about business now, we're teaching about Arabic language arts and everything. I love it. Great podcast, man.
And I know a lot of people in the comments are going to say, hey, hello, what about our event? Yes, of course, CAC Games, Panam Games. It's just up there.
You know, I think the CAC games and the national trials are on the same day, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Yeah, so they might just send a team blind over so or not at all. Man, no.
Maybe I can send, let me just say, maybe I can
Right.
send youngsters them.
So, like, for example, the netball will be at the CAC Games, but our best team will go to the World Cup and our under-20 team will go to the CAC Games.
Which is still a good team, by the way, because they've
Solid.
been developing since like under 16 or younger. And that's from more community level stuff.
Man, that's
yeah, man,
just
we're deep in our netball things too. We're right there with them.
I just love this country, man. Man, great. Wow.
Yes, cricket fans, you're not left out as well. The Cricket World Cup qualifies as well in June. The West Indies have to finish in the top 2 to qualify for the World Cup later this calendar year. So yes, you're involved as well. So summer of sports, it might mean waking up 5 a.m. to watch Khadija Bonishaw score against France and being up maybe 3 o'clock in the morning to see Shelley cruise through the 100-meter heats as well. So set your alarm or do what Jeff is doing, get your vitamins in, drink some coffee, because it is an exciting summer ahead. And you have to stay fully a part of it. How does that sound? Sounds alright?
That sounds good. That can be a good promo, bro.
Yeah. If you just drop now with stream down the road, you hear me? Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
Jamal said it, folks.
You can follow the tracks and watch some of the race them and some of the sports them and thing. You know,
Exactly.
go big up tracks anyway. Them well, we're
That
here.
one place I'm
But yeah, big up tracks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them they are mobile too, man. Come on, and them they are England. We think them have a store, them have a spot in the state. We have to Google that, but big up tracks,
right.
big up records, big up Hugo. You know it go.
It's a come. Yeah, man, it's a come together, guys.